You mentioned the Green New Deal. I have always believed, and I have worked on it, that the climate crisis is real, that it
That's
is
why I'm expanding fracking permits.
Urgent matter to which we
This is the contradiction of being a Democrat. You're supposed to be the catch-all for everybody who's left of Attila the Hun, and your policy positions are contradictory and they don't make any sense. Like, Democrats are just people that want to be immoral but perceived as moral. That's what a liberal is. It's very simple.
apply metrics that include holding ourselves to deadlines around time. We did that with the Inflation Reduction Act. We have set goals for the United States of America and by extension the globe around when we should meet certain standards for reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. As an example, I believe it is important to build consensus, and it is important to find a common place of understanding of where we can actually solve problems.
On that note, you had a lot of Republican speakers at the convention. Will you appoint a Republican to your cabinet?
Yes, I would.
Anyone
Yes,
in mind?
I would. No one in particular in mind. We got 68 days to go with this election, so I'm not putting the cart before the horse. But I would. I think it's really.
I think that the Republican Party is a fascist party that has enabled Donald Trump and is anti-democratic. If you vote for them, you're voting for fascism and the end of democracy in America, and that's why I can't wait to put them on my cabinet. Do you see what I mean about the contradictions of this? This doesn't even make sense. Has a Republican ever been punished for not wanting Democrats, saying Democrats are bad? I mean, it seems like they win elections all the time saying Democrats are bad. There's a lot more people that vote Democrat than vote Republican in this nation. Like, there's more Democrats than there are Republicans. So it seems to me that why are you fucking catering to the minority?
Let's talk about some foreign policy issues that would be on your plate if you become commander-in-chief.
I mean, I think the thing that really concerns me about the Kamala Harris campaign is there isn't one there. I can't even lie for them. Like, I think this is the big concern that I have with the Democratic Party. I can't even lie for them. Like, I can't even spin for them because they give you absolutely nothing. I'm not going to spin for a tax credit, a means tested tax credit. What the fuck is this? They can't even give me one thing to spin for. They can't give me one thing that I can point out and go, this is a good left-wing, center-left policy that would make your lives better. This is it. They give you nothing. Not one thing to cope with. Not one thing. If you care about public policy, they don't give you a goddamn thing. Not one. Not one. It's incredible.
President Biden has tried unsuccessfully to end.
And the thing about me is, and I've said this from the very, 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 very beginning, that I am incredibly easy to please. If you come to my stream and you're like, wow, Mike is a fire breather and he's passionate and he's not a capitulating compromiser and all this other shit. The answer is actually that's not correct. I am incredibly easy to please. I am willing to take incremental progress. But here's the thing. I'm not a liar. I will tell you the truth. And the truth is they've got nothing. If they had a whole bunch of half a loaf policies, if they were out there going okay, we're going to do a public option and it's unconscionable that so many American citizens don't have representation in Congress. That's why we're going to vote for increasing democracy in America. It's gerrymandering is a problem. If they were out there saying we're going to make it easier. We're going to pass. We're going to repeal Taft-Hartley. We're going to make unions. If they gave me something. It's wrong that people can't afford health care. It's wrong that we have the insurance companies gouging people. That's why we're going to pass a public option. This isn't socialism. These are moderate, center-left, Keynesian policies. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing socialist. They don't even give me that. We have the policy agenda of George W. Bush, except more conservative. Legitimately, they're running to the right of George W. Bush. I know that this is something that people don't want to accept, but it's reality. It's reality. Confrontation with Iran, genocide in Israel, no public option. George W. Bush is to the left of this Democratic Party. It's actually shocking how bad they are. She's too scared that Trump will call her a communist. They're calling her a communist already. They're calling her Comrade Kamala.